boat crews now as they go in. As I said, IRB boat, swim, board and ski. Boat crews standing by. There's the tag. Bang, away they go. Now he's got to get in and row the thing. Can you believe that?
And he's got to stroke them. He's got to call the shots with the speed going out. I mean, he'd be hurting right now, but this is adrenaline time. Shorter race than usual. They've got a rate.
Not much surf coming through, so the boat should clear out all right, but it's very shallow. We noticed the last time, of course, in that consolation final, 2 got rolled over because of that. See that wonderful start, just jump in, lock the legs in. That takes a lot of practice to learn how to do that properly. It looks easy, but let me tell you, it's tough when you've got to all do it together, and that's what surfboat rowing's about.
Dead right. They've got to start together, and they've got to hold that timing the whole way through. Now, these guys are well and truly in front. I think that's the edge in front, and they're working very well. Again, their timing is going right. They'd be very comfortable where they are now, but they've got to try and ram home that advantage.
Nicole, really enjoying the surfboat rowing. It's your first real good look of intense competition.
I am. We've seen the boats get knocked around quite a bit today, but Adelaide Edge is doing fantastic out there, keeping in mind that the Gold Coast Breakers and Sydney Thunders are the ones that are leading the point score. Double points on this race.
And let me tell you, 2 of them sitting on the beach. They can't get going. They've been full of water and they're just sitting there. So they're not going to get too many points. There's the sweep, does the big reverse turn. Now his job is just to drive the boat around. 2 stop, as you can see. Then the other 2 keep going. Now it's a matter of acceleration. Sweep's trying to keep his balance. Now he turns around again. Now he's got to do all of that and keep the boat in trim. That's not an easy job to do. The Edge now start to pull down the face of a little run. They're doing it nicely.
Well, that was Michael Brown, who's won a couple of Australian titles. I mean, Brownie knows everything there is to know about sweeping a boat. 2 of his crew have been with him through that time.
Outside, big run outside. Oh, 2 boats could get up on here. He'll have to trail them off, I think. Swain trying to drive them over the top. They're going to take a late drop. Oh, this is going to be terrific stuff. He calls them back, and look at this. There's a crew in front. They've had to get out. There's going to be a big collision. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's not what we like to see. That's dangerous stuff. Those boats are 26 foot long. Oh, there's rollicks and oars and everything. He had no choice. He had to tell them to get out. Swain's got to the beach now, but that's one of the nastiest crashes I've seen in many a year. They had to sit on the beach. There was nothing they could do about it. They were full of water. The crew coming down the face of the wave had to just get out of the way. When you see that much boat heading for you, that's heart-stopping stuff.
It is heart-stopping. The critical thing is they will be counting heads. This is all about safety. Meanwhile, back at the front, these 2 guys have got to turn. They're now about to start the swim. He's got to lift that flag.
Back in the boat, they've got no control. He says, get out, because the Gold Coast Breakers are there. Now, when the boat tips there, that's the most dangerous part, because there's rollicks that those oars sit in, and really, my fear was for the rowers then. To get rolled on a rollick like that is very dangerous, and we were lucky that nobody got hurt out of that. Wonderful thinking, though.